he flew up to Kentucky, and then I had plans for us.
You had plans for us. She had plans.
I had.
I don't know where she's going with that.
We walked to the family video.
Yeah. After 24 hours in Kentucky, I left the next day thinking, yep, Kentucky is not for me.
Okay, wait. We got to go back to the detail of me trying to sabotage your flight to me.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
I decided I didn't really actually want to meet him in person, but he had already booked the flight.
Indian giver.
I'm not an Indian giver. Anyway, so I tried to sabotage his flight.
I'm sorry, but it's painfully clear that she was just never really into him.
By just making up a lot of excuses as to why he couldn't come anymore. And he was still like, oh, well, I'll just move it around to this, or I'll drop in here, I'll just wait at the airport here. And I'm like, will you stop trying to find ways? Just say okay.
No, I was persistent.
Just say okay. So, nonetheless, he still showed up. I had to go pick him up. What did I pick you up in?
Passenger van.
A nice 15 passenger.
Yeah, 15 passenger van. There was only 2 of us.
That's my only vehicle.
That didn't scare me off. She was also trying to sabotage me with that one. She's like, I'm going to bring
No, I was not. Yeah. That's just my personal vehicle. So I had to pick him up in that. I think I warned you about that.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
I was expecting it.
And he knew about the kids.
Oh yeah, by the way, she has 6 kids at the time that she's referring to.
He didn't know about that at first when I said, hey. I mean, he probably knew because, like, I just gave off this vibe. Kind of like that.
What kind of vibe is that? If you were to put that into words. The I have kids vibe? Like,
I have a lot of kids vibe. You throw the elbow in?
How did I get those kids? I got a lot of kids vibes. Right, yeah, that's... That wasn't in that first profile picture, but it was in the other ones.
As time went on, as I realized we were not compatible, I put more up to learn other men.
She was not confident in what she lured in, apparently. So she wanted to lure in some other ones. Apparently some of the ones that she didn't want to lure in the beginning. Then we were friends.
We met online in the middle of August. And then you
First
flew
time
up
was in October.
In October.
Okay. We were talking every day. And in my mind, it's like, okay, if we're talking every day and we have this connection, I need to give Kentucky another chance. Now, the reason why I'm going up there was she had 6 boys living in Kentucky. Dad was still kind of involved. I just didn't think there was any way that she would be able to move down to Florida, nor would it make a whole lot of sense to move 7 people down to Florida when I could potentially move 1 up to Kentucky. So I decided to go back up and give Kentucky another chance.
In April, 5 months later, 5 or 6 months later.
Go back up to Kentucky for another weekend, there for a full weekend, and it just didn't feel like home. Small town Kentucky, there weren't very many black people there. It wasn't very welcoming. Just didn't feel like home. Right?
He was getting ready to let go of a real winner.
You were looking for some other winners right from the get-go.
Okay, so I was not the only other one. I was not the only one looking for other winners or a winner. I don't know about other winners. I wasn't sold that he was a winner in the first place. I wasn't sold that he was a winner in the first place.
Well, that was awkward. You can't make this up.
Actually talking to someone else, which is why there was a long space of time between October and April, because I wasn't super interested in him. I was super interested in who I was talking to already.
That's just a recipe for disaster.
And then he was still going on dates as well, because we weren't dating. We were just friends.
Yeah.
And so he was going on dates. I had someone that I kind of liked. He was kind of like in my back pocket a little bit. I know, I look at you right there and you keep looking at me right here. Like, you can look at me over there and I look at you right there.
Yeah. But you're right here.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
I mean, that's just awkward. Would you do that to someone that you really love, care about, that you're attracted to? I don't think so.
Oh, whoa.
I knew that was coming. She's going to wipe off my kisses.
So basically, this man went from Florida to Kentucky, had no kids, went with a woman that had 6 kids. And it's blatantly obvious that she was never into him. I mean, she's even said it herself. Me personally, I would always advise men, don't get with a woman that you are into her more than she is into you. But that's just me.